Hi, I'm Cynthia Kahn, founder of Amused Now, and I'm here today with recording artist Elizabeth Pope. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hi.
Elizabeth, you have such a unique sound. I love the acoustic version of your song Step Away. How would you describe your music?
Yeah, I would describe my music as this, I don't know, I always picture it as this roadmap. Like there's different points in my life that I can write about or I can write about experiences. And so that leads to having songs that sound either emotional, upbeat, and have like a sensitive feel to it. So that's how I would describe my music.
I love the idea of a roadmap. That's very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you write the lyrics, record all the recordings, and do all the voices, or do you work with other artists?
Well, right now, I produce everything. I do the vocals and guitar. Sometimes I do them separately. Sometimes I do them together. It just depends on the song and if I want to add a little harmony in it. And then also too, I am in the process of right now collaborating with another singer-songwriter out. He's actually from another state, and we're working on two songs. And one of them has been sent to Nashville, and it's been evaluated about 3 times, and we're in the almost the final stages of getting it published.
So who is the other artist? Can you
His name
share?
is his name is Gary Cochin, and he's a member of the Nashville Songwriters Association.
Awesome. I
Yeah,
wish you the best of luck with
thank
that.
you. Thank you.
What is your musical background?
Well, gosh, let's see, I have so many, so many different elements to it. I started playing the guitar at a really young age and really kind of developed a real love for it. And also, too, um, my some of my family is pretty musical. I know for sure. My grandma definitely is a big inspiration behind that. She would sing a lot in her choir, and I've done um, a lot of duos and a lot of singing in in college choirs as well. And also, I have a background in radio. I went to school actually to be a radio host. So I did spend a few years in radio, and I learned a lot in that, and that gave me the tools to really understand kind of the other side of the music industry a little bit. So that's really my how my music kind of came together.
Did you take formal lessons
Oh, for you mean
for
for
guitar, for singing,
for
songwriting?
for guitar, yeah. For songwriting, I actually took some courses to kind of help me with that, and then with also too, I took a lot of music classes like music theory, how to read and write music. I only have taken one vocal lesson, in fact, just this last year, and I'm hoping to continue those this year.
So you can perfect your craft.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit, yep.
Who would you say were your musical influencers?
Oh gosh, I have so many because my growing up, I would listen to. I mean, my parents had a lot of different taste in music. I mean, I can probably, I really like. Let's see here. I really like, Frank Sinatra. They would always have on. I really liked Sam Cooke, and also, the soul music too is really that's a huge influence there. Like Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder. um, all that, and then getting like even Bob Dylan. I mean, John Denver. All that type of music really helped me um, shape how I wanted to sound. And I mean, even today, there's other artists like John Mayer, Jewel, um, various different ones that have really helped influence my music a lot.
that's a lot of different artists with a I can hear the soul and the kind of a little bit of a country, so I can see
Yeah.
how it has influenced your music for sure.
Yeah.
I see, Elizabeth, that you are all over social media. You're on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Pinterest. You have two blogs.
Yeah.
So, how do you use social media to connect with your fans and promote your music?
Yeah, well, I just try and keep up with it. Maybe I pick a certain day to really post different things. If I'm working on a new song, I'll usually post about it on Twitter. And if I'm writing on my blogs, I'll usually put that information in there. And also, too, I just kind of really do most of it, myself when I can fit in the time to do all that. And plus, also too, I've got Go Girls music, so that's been a huge boost too.
On Reverb Nation, you state that you give half of those sales to a charity called Beat Making Lab. Can you tell us a little bit about that organization and how you became involved?
Yeah, I just happened to notice it on there on Reverb Nation, and it got started and it's gonna evolve. It started at the University of North Carolina in Chapel, I think in Raleigh, yeah, or Chapel Hill. Anyway, they started producing these different sounds and different ways to get to work on all these different music projects. So it's a way for that music community to really kind of transform and make it more. So I think they're working. Don't remember the name of the project, but they're working on another project in hopes to continue the work that they're doing. And they do. I think they produce and record everything out of the University of North Carolina.
Do they have a website so that we can check it out?
Yeah, I'll have to send that to you. Yeah, they do. They should have a website.
Okay, terrific. Do you play live?
But next weekend I am going to be playing live, actually up in Sacramento on a Saturday. So I'm going to get myself kind of started up again, and I'm also working with I have an A&R team, which is Arts and Repertoire, and they're out of Los Angeles, and they've been helping me also to promote my music. In fact, I just launched a radio campaign last week to the USA, UK, and Canada. So that's probably going to help in that. And then they're also helping me find some scheduling me for other places to play.
So do you recommend getting an A&R firm? Has that helped you a lot jumpstart your career?
Yeah, it has. I never would have thought of it until now. They really have been. I would I would recommend it, and really do your research too. I think that's really key as well to be able to find the right team and right type of people that will work with you, in getting your music career really going.
Good advice. What is your current music project that you're promoting?
Right now, besides the radio campaign, I am just promoting those two songs, "Moving On" and "Fly Away." Those are the ones that I just recently put out. And also, I am currently I actually sent a audition to The Voice, and I also am going to send another music audition off. So that's something I'm kind of also working on as well.
Oh, I wish you luck with that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Since Amused Now is about artists helping artists, what advice do you have for other musicians who are trying to make a name for themselves?
Well, again, I would surround yourself with the right people, like an A&R firm, and also just different people who know about the music industry and who can really give you advice and who have been working in it for maybe 10 or more years, that have the experience that can kind of lead you to the right resources.
Very sound. Yes, I hear a lot of that. Do your research.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, Elizabeth, it has been terrific talking with you today. I wish you all the best on your A&R campaign, and when we launch our e-commerce site later this year, I hope you'll consider adding Amused Now to your distribution channels. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Kahn, founder of Amused Now. This featured artist presentation has been brought to you by Amused Now Entertainment, a website that enables artists to profit from their creativity. To learn more about Amused Now, visit us at www.amusednow.com or email me at ckahn@amusednow.com.